Alright, hey guys, welcome back with another with part 2 of creating One Piece. Now, I realized that I didn't add race and money value, so I'm going to do that really quick. So, any developers of One Piece, not One Piece, numerous studios, I've gone through all of your guys' games. I've eliminated about half of them. So, I was going through yesterday and just a few moments ago, and I removed anyone from the list that had a mostly copied game. But, alright, in this video what I'm going to try doing is covering, I want to start on a DenDenMushi. Now, it's going to be kind of advanced compared to what you guys have done so far, and I've showed you guys. So, if you guys know what I'm doing, good job. Try to follow along. A few things here and there I'm going over, but not all that much. So it's pretty straightforward. This is probably going to be a longer video because I myself meant to always make a DenDenMushi for my One Piece game, Rising Dreams, but I never actually got around to it. So, and multiple people have asked me about when I'm going to get done and all that. So, I figured I'd tackle that as one of the first things to do. So, what we could have done was we could have used a hopper bin, but in this case I'm going to be using a tool itself so I can use actually make the snail itself. So we're just going to go with DenDen for now. This is going to be a regular, but we're going to try making it via a local script just to be safe. Object browser. Alright. So it's going to be pretty straightforward what I'm doing here. Alright, basically when you equip it, it's going to add the GUI. All the GUI is going to be made via the script. There's not going to be any extra things, it's all going to be inside the one script. Alright, so gonna write a quick copyright since you guys know this is mine, obviously. Gonna put no font size. This is the 21st of August 2014. Alright. So, hold up. If we do that, it's because when we select it, the character, when we select the tool itself, it goes to its character model. So, hold on. I just want to see if that's how it's going to work. Might have to be a regular script. I'm not entirely sure. We'll work around it. Alright, so script.parent. Yeah, that was a mistake I made. Alright, so it does work like that. So script up, parent player. Alright. So here we have this. Functions, events, select the DenDen. Alright. Connect, unequip, tool that, unequipped, connect, and select. Alright. Just to make sure this is working. So whenever we select or deselect it, it should. Syntax error, line 24. Does it have to be a regular script instead of a tool? I don't usually use regular tools, so I'm going to run into issues here and there. Oh, yeah, we need a handle. I forgot about that. A tool doesn't run without a handle. If you don't have a handle within your tool, it won't run at all. So, food for thought. There we go. Alright, should we forget that? We're just going to make it invisible for the sake. Alright, so now we have it that saves server storage DenDen v0. Alright, so now that we have it that selects, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make it insert a GUI. So, if player GUI find first child, basically this is going to check if we find the GUI in our player GUI. DenDenMushi screen. DenDenMushi screen is equal to nil. Then, and same concept up here, but to remove it. Mushi screen is not equal to nil, then player GUI first screen remove. Alright. So now to make sure it doesn't run, what if it doesn't find a you don't get multiple GUIs for it, so that'll be good. Alright, so this is where we actually have to start making the GUI, of course. So what we're going to want to do is insert a screen GUI. DenDen screen GUI. Yeah, with DDM. I think DDM better. Is that new GUI into player GUI. Mushi screen. Alright. So now whenever we select it, we get the DenDenMushi screen in our inventory. So now we're going to make a frame. DenDenMushi main frame. Equals instance of new frame. Now we got a frame. So 0 sizes. DDM frame dot position equals media into new. I'm going to be using a scale instead of offset, and that's one so it stays the same size for every screen. To that new would be using scale instead of offset. 0. Alright. Equals 1. Equals true. Alright, so what that's going to do is it's going to make it invisible, and then you can't scroll around. Like, you kind of have to deselect it if you want to like scroll around again. Like, you can't zoom in, zoom out, that kind of thing. So I would not really recommend using it if you're in first person. So is there a way to see what you're currently at? Technically, I could force it so you can't go first person. Say we do 5. That's the closest you can get to your character's face. So you technically wouldn't be able to go first person. So yeah, 5 is the minimum you have to do if you don't want to go first person. Alright. So that'd be a pretty good range of vision. I'm going to go ahead and add... we'll do that later. Alright, anyway, back to this. So we have DenDenMushi has mainframe. So we got that part done. That part. I'm going to keep putting this into the server storage so I don't lose any progress. If you guys don't mind, it's not really that big of a deal. This is probably going to turn into a multi-episode thing. I don't really know for sure yet. So now we have the main frame. What we're going to want to do is I want to make an info frame. Info frame. So this would be like where we put like click on like whatever you want to say, basically, like however you want it to say. So that should be fine. Size-wise, not quite sure yet. We'll leave that for now. DenDenMushi call option frame. I don't know. Instance DenDenMushi frame. Actually, I'm gonna use a scrolling frame. To be honest, it'd probably be smarter. Scrolling frame. Alright. So now we have two frames inside of this, either scrolling frame and a main frame. Size can be 0.1. We'd put it over here, wouldn't it? Actually, put it up there. Let me move it down some. Just gonna off scale it so we can see it for now. Size is 0. Let's make it 0.25 maybe. 0.3 should be good, and Y it should be 0.5 maybe. Make it 0.5. And then instead of position as this, I don't know. It doesn't seem large enough to me. Alright, let's try something. Function unequipped, alright, so players in the game equals game.players get children. So this would get all the children of the game. Alright, so that's how you find the players. So DenDenMushi position equals new 0.1 0.50 and yeah, that's it. That's it. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to need a size too. Here.new 0.50. Alright, deselect and reselect to see if that worked. Line 30. Simple mistake. Position, make it 0.25 for testing sake. We can test it later. Alright, so that's what we have there. So now what we gotta do is we gotta get something to alright. So we're gonna do one to the number of players in game. Do and wait. So this is gonna make a local choose the button. No. Quick call. Instance that new text button into DenDenMushi. Alright. Click to call that size medium new. Alright, so we want the x to stay 1, so it goes all the way across. Let's make it 0.997. And then I don't really know what should I do for this because I can use an offset, so it doesn't. We'll try offset, see how that looks. Alright. Alright. So now we have a button that whenever we select it, it says our name, so that's good. Let's edit the text a little bit. It's pretty bland for now, but that's fine. Size equals size 14. Alright. Not really worried about the text color right now, so let's worry about the positioning. So how are we going to get this to make sure they all go perfectly good? So canvas size. .1. So 0.1 is the minimum you can go, right? No. There's one minimum you can go. Canvas size. 1. So 1's the smallest you can go. No. 0.5. 1. Alright. So let's say we had, yeah. Alright. Weird. Alright, so position. To call that position and call that new 0, 0, 0. Alright, so we have this 0, 0, 0. So that'd be exactly where the other one was. We want it to go 50 times button insertion. Start at 0. Oh, that's why. Huh? What did I do wrong? Oh, that's what I did wrong. Whoops. That's size. Wait, would this work? But then it does it twice. I'm so confused right now. Number of players in game, but I wanted to start at 50 times button insertion, so alright, I got an idea. I don't know, we'll just use that as a variable for now. Insert 0, 0, 0. That should be good. Click a name to call. False. So it doesn't like change color when you mouse over it. There we go. We're making some progress here, actually. Alright, so we have a GUI that pops up whenever you select the tool, and it makes a number of GUIs that appear when you for the call. I'm gonna go ahead and save right here so I don't lose this. It's been about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna save the video here. Thanks for watching. I didn't really get much done yet, so of course it's gonna take a while to get all the stuff done. So hang in there. It's gonna be a while before we get into like the more advanced stuff. I want to get the basic stuff situated, such as the DenDenMushi, Be expecting another episode of this later on, like pretty soon actually, because I'm going to be working on this longer. Thanks for watching, subscribe, leave a comment, join our studios. I'll be seeing you guys in the next portion of this walkthrough, I guess you could call it. Not quite sure. But you get the idea.